Hello everyone and welcome back to Mountain View Soap. If you're new here, my name is Hannah. I am the head soaper and the founder of Mountain View Soap Co. And today I am making a very special soap. This soap is going to be a part of our Farmhouse Collection, which is launching on June 12th at 9 a.m. Eastern. It was supposed to be a part of the May collection, but things got a little messy, so I decided to just pull May and June together. The soap that I am making today is my birthday soap. I turned 24 this year and I wanted to do something special, so I came up with an original design, and I have to say that this soap came out better than I could have ever imagined it would. It was the most soap that I've ever made in a batch before. You can see while I'm stirring here, I was actually really worried I was going to end up stirring over the bowl. I didn't, thank goodness, but I am going to go ahead and walk you through how I made this soap today. So basically what I am going to start off by doing is just taking some of the soap batter that I have and pouring it off so that I can save it. The fragrance that I'm using today is going to heavily discolor because there's a lot of vanillin in it. When there's a lot of vanillin in a soap fragrance, it turns the soap brown. It's what gives it its sweet bakery type scent. So of course, for a birthday cake soap, I am going to go ahead and scent this with birthday cake and a little bit of buttercream. So I'm really excited. You'll start to see as I'm stirring, the color of the soap batter gets very weird in the color. This is totally normal. By the end, it's going to be kind of like a chocolatey milk. I am going to pour just a little bit of some magic mushroom mica from Nurture Soap in here just to kind of allow me to know while I'm making the soap that this is the brown layers, but also to kind of speed up the discoloration a little bit. I've noticed that when I don't add a colorant in, or if I don't add some sort of a mica to the soap base, it takes a little bit longer for the fragrance to discolor. And because I wanted to cut this soap on camera for you guys, I wanted to kind of speed that process along a little bit so you could see both what it looks like with the discoloration and what it looks like when it's first cut. It's not going to look super great as I'm stirring it now. It's going to be clumpy, but I'm not worried about it at all because I'm going to end up stick blending every single one of these layers. I decided that I was going to separate out both of the soaps, so I made 2 batches of the same soap. So I have, it makes me 32 soaps when I do it this way. And basically the reason why I decided to do that instead of making 5 individual layers and then pouring half and half, I wanted to make sure that each layer was the appropriate amount of ounces so that it would cover and be as equal as possible. So I decided to mix each of the layers on each batch of soap or each loaf of soap separately. So the first layer that's going down is going to be the cake layer, which I'm going to consider it being chocolate, which I love chocolate cake anyway, so it basically works out. And then I'm going to do a frosting layer, which I'm really excited about. I am making that right now. And then it's going to be another chocolate layer, another frosting layer, and then a final chocolate layer. One of the things that I'm really excited about when it comes to this soap is actually the frosting layer. So I originally wanted to do a different design, but then I realized that the fragrance was going to completely discolor, so I couldn't do what I originally wanted to do. I went back to the drawing board and I decided that I was going to do something I've never done before, which is make my own soap sprinkles. And then I was going to put those soap sprinkles in the white layers of the frosting so that it kind of looked like there was a little bit of like sprinkles, kind of like confetti, but in the actual frosting instead of it being in the layers of the quote-unquote cake. So if you follow me on Facebook or you're friends with me on Facebook, then you might have seen me sharing a little bit about these soap sprinkles. I know a lot of people were really interested in why I decided to use those over normal sprinkles. There are people that use normal sugar sprinkles in their soap, but the reason why I decided to go with the soap sprinkles is because sometimes the added sugar can do weird things to your batches, and I just kind of wanted to be better safe than sorry. And I also like my soaps to be 100% soap as much as I can, obviously other than my biodegradable glitter and stuff like that, but overall I really try my best to make it 100% soap. So I am going to go ahead and pour this beautiful frosting layer on top of the first layer of cake. I'm going to do that twice because, like I said, we're making 2 loaves. And then once I do that, I'm going to set it aside to sit. I was very nervous about actually making this soap the way that I did because I have never made a 5-layer soap before by mixing all of the batter up at once. I've made individual layers where I mix the lye solution and the oils 5 separate times, but I've never actually mixed everything together at once and had the soap last long enough where it didn't fully set up by the time I had finished all of the other layers. Now that I have gone and shown you the first and second layer, I'm going to go ahead and put a really nice song on and let you guys watch the rest of the making of this soap base in peace. So we have officially reached the part of the video that I know is a lot of your guys' favorite. It is my favorite as well. I'm going to put another song over this so you can just go ahead and enjoy the piping process. I am going to be adding some awesome waffle embeds, matching the colors of the sprinkles that are inside. Breakfast is one of my favorite meals of the day, so I wanted to really make this soap scream me. And then I'm going to add some more smaller soap sprinkles on the top and some good glitter, which is a biodegradable glitter that's good for the planet and safe for your skin from the Good Glitter, which I will show you in a moment. Even to this moment, looking back and filming this voiceover and looking back at the footage, it still puts a smile on my face with how good this soap came out. I am still just so in love with it, and I'm so happy that it was able to come the way it was. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut the soap and show you what it looks like on the inside with the discoloration. I will say that this just makes for the most perfect gift in the entire world for a kid, for an adult. It smells amazing, smells just like birthday cake. But you'll see that the discoloration on the outside is a lot darker brown than it is on the inside. The entire soap, which I'll show you in a moment, will fully be discolored and is fully discolored now. And it looks so good. I wish I would have used the smaller soap sprinkles on the inside, which I realize now, but I had never done something like this before, so I just wanted to go with the bigger ones to be safe. But it still came out so good. You'll notice in a lot of the other Farmhouse Collection videos coming in the next few weeks that I don't cut a lot of them on camera, and the reason for that is because I just get so anxious and so excited to see what it looks like on the inside, and I want to make sure that it, came out good and stuff like that. So I end up cutting a pretty decent amount of them actually on my own, and then I do slow-mos of what they actually look like for you guys on camera. Next week will be the clean cotton video, which if you are some of my Vermont fans and my Vermont customers, you are going to absolutely love this one. I'm so excited to hear what you think, and I am so excited to show you. It's been a soap that I've wanted to do for a really long time, and it came out really great, and I'm really excited. It is scented with clean cotton, but I promise you the last thing that you would think of when you smelled this certain thing, you would think clean cotton, if that gives you any hints or any ideas. If you'd like to be notified as soon as my new video goes live next week, you can hit the subscribe button below. You can follow me on Instagram, it is Mountain View Soap, or like us on Facebook. I am active on those platforms every single day or every single week. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you here, same time, same place next week. Bye!